Part of the WCCO commitment to covering campaign 2024 is hearing from you, the voters.
What's driving you to vote and what issues do you care most about? Esme Murphy is using voters' voices to break down what really matters.
Esme joins us right now, and I understand that you spoke to voters in Northfield today. So why Northfield?
Right. Well, we chose Northfield because in 2022 there was an unexpected surge in votes for Democrats in the precincts right around St. Olaf and Carleton colleges. Data shows in those precincts turnout was up 6% in 2022 from 2016, and according to state figures, 90% of votes in the college precincts went to Democrats. On a gloomy day down the street from St. Olaf and Carleton colleges, we found a raw, uncertain view of the future.
I'm thinking about the student loans that I'll have to pay back after college, and the high cost of living.
At the Little Joy Cafe, there is talk of entering an unaffordable adult world.
I think that everybody worries about, gas prices, the ability to put food on the table.
I'm worried about if I'll be able to afford a place to live at.
Is there any one candidate that speaks to you more on those issues when it comes to the presidential race?
Between the two primary ones, not really.
In this overwhelmingly Democratic community, we found a disconnect between voter support and candidate positions.
The first thing that comes to my mind would be women's health and freedoms and choices.
Is there any candidate that speaks to you in particular on that issue?
No.
Really?
That part doesn't feel extremely hopeful to me, so nobody stands out.
Only one student brought up the war in Gaza.
Thousands of people are dying, especially kids in Gaza, and I don't think either candidate I don't think Joe Biden's doing a job.
Climate change looms as an issue for nearly everyone.
A lot of places will be uninhabitable in a couple of years, in a couple of decades, so that's constantly on my mind.
I don't know how much of a future I'll be able to establish for myself due to the fact that it's will there even be a hospitable future for people of my generation.
As for who to vote for,
when I'm looking at the two, it's what is the less bad option?
When pushed, we found a grudging pro-Biden consensus.
I don't think that President Biden's the best president we've ever had, but I think the downside is far greater with Trump.
We found only one unabashed supporter of the president.
I definitely will be casting my ballot for Biden.
Overall dissatisfaction seems to linger.
Nobody stands out. I haven't made a decision.
Do you wish there was more choice?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm hoping somebody's going to come out and be like, hey, vote for me.
Whichever way I choose, I feel like I'm not going to be fully satisfied with my choice.
You got a lot of deciding to do.
A lot of thinking, yes. Yeah.
Now, what was so interesting once again is the thing that really stood out is what we didn't hear. Despite all the protests on campuses around the country, student voters did not say the war in Gaza was a #1 issue, and only one person said abortion rights was their major issue. Most of these kids are concerned about the economy and trying to find a job in a place where they can afford to live after college. I was also struck by the degree of disconnect between voters' concerns and what the Biden camp thinks are its signature issues. For example, when I asked voters about climate change and reproductive rights, which candidate represents their views best, they said they didn't know.
Yeah, I know.
And obviously that's got to be a source of concern for the Democrats.
Yeah, it's surprising, right?
It is. It's just somehow there's a disconnect. Biden's not getting the credit for the things he thinks he should get the credit for, and Republicans have to be happy about that one.
Yeah.
Very interesting, Esme.
All right, thank you.